Stockton, I didn't know much about the city. I wasn't sure if it was a good or a bad area. That was up until I witnessed someone's head blown off in the back of someone's car. Today I'm going to talk about the crime rates in Stockton. First, I'll discuss the numerous murders, then grand theft autos, and finally robberies that occurred in the past couple years within the city of Stockton. So let's begin. First, let's discuss Stockton's shockingly high murder rate over the past few years. Stockton murders mostly consist of gun-related incidents. 85.7% of this year's murders are due to fatal shootings. The other 14.3% of murders were assault-related. As of 2019, 35 murders occurred in the city of Stockton. That's approximately 3 murders per month, several of which took place on the streets we drive every day, mostly taking place on Martin Luther King Drive, March Lane, and Hammer Lane. This is compared to the 39 murders in 2018 and the 55 murders of 2017. An overwhelming amount of the murder victims were 25 years of age or younger. A quote that stood out to me is a quote from a police officer named Eric Jones in an article titled, "All of the Stockton Homicides So Far in 2019. The quote reads, "We need more tips. We know there are individuals in the community out there that know a lot about these cases, or at least something," Jones said. This comment tells me that there is a group or multiple groups committing these crimes, like gangs. So, here's a little chart from the Stockton Police Department. It shows motor vehicle theft, rape, robbery, and this one kind of stood out to me as the year-to-dates right here. So you can see those are pretty high. So yeah. Now let's talk about Stockton having very high amounts of vehicle thefts per year. These thefts consist of stealing catalytic converters, rims, tires, mufflers, fuel, and the entire vehicle itself. Not only do thieves target car parts, but items left inside of vehicles. Never leave anything of value in your car unless you want to come out to several bashed-in windows. Stockton was ranked number 7 in the whole country with 4,287 vehicle thefts as of 2018, according to the website of the National Insurance Crime Bureau. I have personally and unfortunately been a victim of a vehicle-related theft in this area. Late one night, a thief siphoned a quarter tank of fuel in my truck and stole the fuel cap. Incidents like these happen nightly and make residents and visitors worried to leave their vehicles parked for a night. As of 2019, there have been 1,324 vehicle thefts, according to statistics provided by the website of the Stockton Police Department. So I got another one here for you. Nope, my bad, that's the next one. Finally, let's discuss Stockton robbery and burglary rates being worse than the rate of murders and grand theft autos combined. People on the streets of Stockton tend to rob others for money and their personal belongings. Other robberies in Stockton include bank and gas station robberies, as well as breaking and entering in personal homes and vehicles like I mentioned before. On the Stockton Police Department's website, as of September 2019, there have been 1,644 burglaries and 862 robberies. A quote from the Sacramento Bee explains the grief the victims' families of an armed robbery in Stockton have. "This is a bittersweet day for our entire family," said Paul Singh, Misty Holt Singh's husband. In the press release, "I am grateful that the legal process is over, but the loss of Misty has left a void in our hearts that will never be filled." Another quote that caught my attention is from a book of poems written by the local Stockton resident David Weldon titled 55 and Counting. Shootings, stabbings, robberies to official police protection, sorry, no can do. Burglaries, auto thefts, assaults on you, The Marshall Plan from downtown, sorry, no can do. iPhones ripped from kids' pockets, old men punched in eyeball sockets. Sound after midnight is simply cock it. What the hell can police do? Hey, clean up Mormon Slough. This poem paints a pretty clear picture of what goes on in Stockton on a daily basis. So now I have a graph showing California being blue, National being orange, and Stockton being green. As you can see, Stockton is kind of higher than the other two. So, and this picture right here, second most dangerous city in California. As I bring my discussion to a close, I would like to remind everyone of just a few crimes I covered committed in Stockton. Once again, Stockton has had a reputable past and is continuing to live up to its title of America's 9th most dangerous city. Murder, vehicle theft, as well as robberies and burglaries rates continue to increase as the years go on. Stockton has been a tough area to live in for a very long time now. Overall, Stockton definitely has its ups and downs. Recently, the police of Stockton have been enforcing their presence in the hot zones of Stockton. They are doing their best to make this city a good place to live, but every day you walk out your door, you never can anticipate what you're going to see or encounter. People do crazy things here, so if you're looking for a wild experience, Stockton just might be the place for you.